Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I want to know if you've got a cuppa yet, and if not, we're going to pause the video. Did you get one? I hope so. I also want to say many of you are going through a difficult time, and some of you are going through a confusing time. So I want you to know that you are loved, that you are special, that you are important, and that you are the most beautiful thing in the whole world, okay? So if no one told you today, I'm telling you, all right? Keep going, keep going, keep going. And when it gets hard, look what flipped out. Keep going again. The Fool. Be a fool for love. I mean, we could say a lot about that expression, but be a fool for loving yourself. How about that? That's the most important thing you'll ever do, is love yourself. Because when you fully love yourself, then you can finally give all of that love, not all of it, but some of it, to another. And then you can share it around if you've got kids or family or friends that you love as well. Today, I'm doing a psychic message. Is this message meant for you? So I'm going to need a little piece of paper here, because we're going to do story 1, story 2, and story 3. And if it doesn't resonate for you, you can get a private reading or you can click on any of the other timeless videos. All my readings are timeless. So if you feel guided to, click on to a certain one, then there's probably a message in there for you. Alrighty, so I'm just going to feel the cards. Ooh, this little deck is story 1. Is this meant for you? Who are you thinking about right now? Okay. So I just said many of you have been confused, and that's the truth. All right, so I'm really feeling in this particular scenario that one or both of you are married and perhaps even arguing with your own karmic, or they're arguing with their karmic. Divine Feminine, in this case, you may be an earth sign. All right, if this is you, watching the reading. But you can flip the gender. If you're a guy watching my readings, which often happens too, just flip the reading so that it resonates for you. I can see that you want to be grounded and stable here, but some of you know that your divine masculine has been a little bit greedy in some way, shape or form. There may be a porn addiction, there may be an alcohol addiction, there may be some kind of gambling addiction. It's an out of control thing that's going on here. And he's been spending money on it. Okay. So this energy is a bit yucky because there's a toxicity here that needs to go in your divine masculine. I do feel that he's been trying to get rid of this behavior if you don't know about it. I feel like he's been trying to get rid of it. And I also feel that he knows now that he needs to rethink up some kind of plan with regards to money, because he's lost it. Or he's been, using it wrongly, I could say. This cycle of bad luck makes him feel, even though it's self-imposed, it makes him feel small. It makes him feel like he's got nothing to offer, even if all Divine Feminine wants is the love and the commitment, which is what most Divine Feminines want, is the love and the commitment from their Divine Masculine. But the secret here is some Divine Feminines in the past may have blocked this guy off, because he may have come across as being, in the recent past or in the past, he may have come across as being egotistical, or even perhaps depressed, or even cutting with his words. And as I tap into this energy, I'm feeling yucky. It's like toxic. So there's this need for the hearts to mend, because it wasn't fun. And like I said, there's a third party situation, person, place, or thing in the way on both sides. I'm feeling here. The only way to solve this is to talk it through. If you've been ignoring your Divine Masculine, that's not going to help him. Unless he's being so in third dimensional consciousness that it's hurting you. And if it's hurting you, Divine Feminine, that's when you walk away and have a victory with yourself for the time being, until he steps up a little bit. It's very difficult, and I've been explaining this to many Divine Feminine, it's very difficult to have a fifth dimensional consciousness and above relationship with someone who is in third dimensional consciousness. Okay? Some people might say they're not in third dimensional consciousness right now, they're in one dimensional consciousness right now. They're like an amoeba or a rock or a tree. They don't have a consciousness. So if you've been working on yourself, if you've been really trying to stay heart-centered, and your Divine Masculine still coming at you with ego, then there may be an issue that you're not seeing here. It could be your false twin flame, or there's a few things that you might not be aware of in yourself. I don't want to say that have to be healed, because I don't believe you need to heal anything really. I mean, there's always healing within oneself, and there's always this journey. Some of you are dealing with false twin flames. That's what's coming through. Okay. The false twin flame can be just as, or feel just as magical for a time when you first meet in that bubble love phase, as when you meet your real twin flame. A lot of you aren't aware of that, okay? Alrighty, so this this next love story is Divine Feminine has been in love with this man, with this divine feminine, with this divine masculine. Wow. Change genders, how it resonates for you. That's maybe why I did that little Freudian slip there. This feels like it's the beginning of a love affair, you know, like no other. I feel like this divine feminine is ungrounded, perhaps a little bit emotional, and holding on to this connection for dear life. Like, if you've ever been in that phase of neediness where you need your divine masculine, where you're wondering every second of every moment where they are and you feel like you're in this dreamlike place, this reading is for you. The reason you feel like this is because your divine masculine could very well be a water sign or a fire sign, or have both in his chart. He is very powerful. He is spiritually awakened, and he is extremely loving, highly intelligent, and people notice him. He's very sociable, very generous, loyal, responsible. And so divine feminine in this case feels like if he doesn't come in for her and if she doesn't have union with him, that she might lose herself, in fact, because she's bored in her own life, or perhaps another relationship. Could be another friend, you know, it could be friends, could just be karmic people. It doesn't necessarily mean that she has to have someone else in her life. He came in the past, and she felt this beautiful beginning of prosperity, as if everything was going to change. She felt like in his presence, her whole life was going to transform. And it may have well started to, because before that, she was in this off-balanced period. I'm really feeling the off-balance. Like, I'm really feeling like, whoa, you know, it's, I don't know, this may resonate with someone who's listening today, but it feels like you're on a cruise ship and there's like a storm. And if you've ever been on a cruise ship when there's a storm, you'll know how terrifying that can be. And this is how that divine feminine feels without him. Because when he does come in, he walks the walk, he talks the talk, he makes her feel completely loved. I can hear someone's phone ringing in the distance there, which means he will be calling you soon, divine feminine, or trying to get in touch with you. He believes that you are his star. He believes that you are wish fulfillment. He wants to make love to you, and he also wants to marry you. He's completely aware that you are destined to be together. Wow, look at this. You're showing up as his empress, and he's showing up as the emperor here. He wants to marry you. Perhaps he's already asked you. When you're not together, he looks at your pictures. When you're not together, he knows that you feel anxious. He knows that you feel trapped. And he knows that you have feelings of frustration and perhaps even negative thoughts here. He wants to sweep you off of your feet. He's working on business deals, some kind of opportunity here so that he can come and get you. I'm hearing very distinctly he wants to come and get you. All right? He'll be messaging you very soon. Divine feminine, you're not to worry about this connection at all if this is you. All right? Don't worry about any financial hardships you may be going through. Don't worry if you're single and you feel alone. He is coming in literally like a superhero to rescue you. I'm hearing that song Rescue Me by Madonna. I think it's by Madonna. So that's story 2. Now I've forgotten to timestamp, so if one of you Divine Feminine can timestamp for me, that'd be great. Because I'm a little bit disorganized today. Which is alright. I'm in that dreamy energy, you know. Harry was telling Harley a bedtime story, and it got me in that dreamy energy a little bit earlier on. Story 3 here. Alright. There's been some off-balancedness. My new word for the day. Some off-balancedness with you, Divine Feminine. You are overthinking everything. Feeling trapped. Completely feeling as though nothing's going to happen. You've been sad, you've perhaps been angry and defensive, you felt exhausted. Your Divine Masculine has only been giving you little bits. Not much at all. Because he's had some drama in his home life here. He's had some drama in his home life here. You can literally hear the lightning cracking down. I don't know. How do we make a lightning sound? There you go. That's the best I can do today. That's the lightning. All right. I shouldn't be laughing. This is how it should be looking. But this is how his family life is looking. A few egos bouncing around here. He may have a karmic partner or wife that has been cutting him down, treating him horribly, saying things she doesn't mean, asking for more money. You may intuitively be feeling yucky yourself, Divine Feminine, because here you are, upside down. You know, you're not feeling real great at the minute. You're not feeling very spiritual or faithful or connected to your Divine Masculine. In the past, he may have been a fool for love. And this was very healing for you and for him. But then it looks like there was this cycle that came in, you know, bit of bad luck perhaps, the world situation going, as I like to say, batshit crazy. And so I feel like it's a real struggle. You know, you're waiting for these messages to come in, they're not coming in. You're not having a great time yourself. You feel like you're not supported. You know, he's not being very loving at the moment. And you feel like that this is what you need to gain strength, Divine Feminine. You really do. In this scenario. He may also be a father. But I do see that if this is your situation right now, you are counterparts. Again, we have the Empress and the Emperor together. He's trying to fix whatever's going on in his life. There's been some deception here. He could have been a little bit sneaky with his karmic partner, not telling her about you. Being very secretive. Being very secretive. He's still transforming as well. The universe is going to bring him more clarity, but there's not going to be too much movement at this moment because he's focused on too much work at the moment, unfortunately. You may be getting an apology though when he does come in. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry, honey. I've been at work and I've also been defending myself from that yucky woman. Where is she? Is she here somewhere? Yeah, see, they're married. She's really ignoring him. She said her piece and she's ignoring him. The other woman here. That one's a spooky one. Wow. Messages coming in from your divine masculine now. I want you to take care of you better, please. I love you more than you know. I'm sorry if I haven't been there for you when you've been sad. I need you because I love you. I can feel your energy when you pull away. I wish I could get to you right now. The distance is driving me crazy. Please send me love. I want you to rest and take better care of yourself. I think you're attractive no matter what you wear or how you come across to me. That photo you sent me drives me crazy. Okay. These are rando commando messages from your divine masculines. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And of course, I will be back tomorrow with another video. Hopefully Harry will be here. He's been very busy with his Harley and with Charlotte, who is still cooking him tacos. He won't back down on that subject, and it's caused a little bit of a rift. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm sending you love, and I'm sending you peace this day, and many angel blessings from Australia. If you need me, reach out. And, what am I going to tell you? Oh, that's right. Go and make a cuppa. See ya. Bye.